Anthony Joshua and Daniel Dubois nearly came to blows during a joint interview ahead of their September 21st World Heavyweight title fight. The tension escalated when Dubois provocatively stated that he was ready to fight immediately if Joshua wanted to, and Joshua nearly threw a chair at Dubious. Let's take a look. Joshua, visibly annoyed, warned Dubois to calm down, threatening to throw a chair at him for disrespecting him. Dubois tried to keep his composure, questioning Joshua's ability to intimidate him. This remark provoked Joshua to get out of his seat, and the two had to be separated by security as promoters Frank Warren and Eddie Hearn looked on. Anthony Joshua had a heated confrontation with Daniel Dubois, warning him not to show disrespect. Joshua threatened Dubois, saying he would use a chair against him if necessary. This intense exchange took place in the corridors of Wembley Arena, after Joshua was given an opportunity to fight for the World Heavyweight Championship for the third time, thanks to Alexander Usyk. The highly anticipated match between Joshua and Dubois has been officially confirmed. Promoter Frank Warren emphasized the seriousness of the situation, stating that no promotional stunts are needed to sell this fight. According to Warren, Wembley Stadium will be packed with fans eager to see these two British heavyweights, both known for their powerful punches, go head-to-head. This matchup exemplifies the excitement and intensity of heavyweight boxing. Dubois is already highly motivated for the fight, while Joshua faces significant pressure at this later stage in his career. Usyk, who has defeated both Joshua and Dubois, sent a video message to the pair. In the message, he referred to the IBF title as his gift to them, adding another layer of anticipation to this Battle of Britain. Usyk's decision to vacate his IBF belt means Tyson Fury won't have the chance to become the undisputed world champion in his December rematch against Usyk in Saudi Arabia. However, the WBC, WBA, and WBO titles will still be up for grabs during that Christmas week fight in Riyadh. This situation creates an interesting scenario for Fury. If he wants to claim all the belts, he will need to defeat Usyk in December and then hope that the winner of the Joshua-Dubois fight agrees to face him in 2025. The question remains whether Fury will be as motivated without the possibility of becoming the undisputed champion immediately on the line. Daniel Dubois, eager for this showdown, cut short his vacation on Copacabana Beach in Brazil to return home. Upon landing and turning on his phone, he discovered that the IBF had promoted him from interim to full world champion. Although he expressed a preference for winning the title in the ring, he is determined to solidify his status by defeating Joshua. The IBF had been debating whether to strip Usyk of their belt, a move that would disrupt the first undisputed championship battle in almost 20 years. Usyk's decision simplified things for them, as did Dubois's impressive knockout of mandatory contender Filip Hrgović. This allowed the IBF to sanction the Joshua versus Dubois fight. Dubois shared that he has been dreaming every night about knocking out Joshua. The anticipation for this fight is high, with Joshua entering as the challenger despite his notable status. The clash is seen as a major draw for fans, showcasing the power and excitement that both fighters bring to the ring. Frank Warren, the promoter who has been with Daniel Dubois since his professional debut, confidently stated that Dubois is a more powerful puncher than Anthony Joshua. He is convinced that fans will witness a major upset knockout when Dubois faces Joshua on September 21st at Wembley. Warren emphasized that Dubois, at 26 years old, is younger than the 34-year-old Joshua. He pointed out that while most heavyweights don't reach their peak until their 30s, Dubois has already shown remarkable progress. Despite facing a few setbacks in his career, Dubois has demonstrated resilience and grit, especially after enduring harsh criticism from some in the boxing community. One of the significant challenges Dubois overcame was a severe injury, a broken orbital bone during a fight with Joe Joyce, which forced him to take a knee. Despite this, he made a strong comeback, showcasing Joshua confirmed that while Dubois did land a solid punch during their sparring sessions, he was never knocked out. He recalled their intense training sessions when Dubois was part of the Great Britain squad, emphasizing that he remained on his feet despite the strong hit. Joshua wanted to clarify that the rumors of him being floored by Dubois were false, noting that many people present in the gym that day could attest to what actually happened. Determined not to be manhandled in their upcoming fight, Joshua expressed confidence in his abilities. He stated that he would not allow anyone to knock him out or dominate him, whether in sparring or an official match. Dubois, on the other hand, downplayed the significance of their past sparring session, mentioning that they occurred several years ago and were not relevant to the upcoming fight. He emphasized that his focus is solely on the upcoming match, not on past training experiences. The highly anticipated clash between Joshua and Dubois will be broadcast live on Sky Sports Box Office and Days In. Joshua enters the fight as the favorite, having delivered spectacular performances against Tyson Fury's former opponents, Otto Wallin and Francis Ngannou. While both men took Fury to a hard-fought decision, Joshua knocked them out with ease. I'm not going to delve into their legacies because, firstly, AJ has a clearly superior resume, and secondly, Dubois has significantly improved recently. Instead, I'll focus on their most recent fights. Anthony Joshua recently delivered 2 impressive performances. He faced Otto Wallin, a southpaw who gave Tyson Fury a tough fight and is briefly ranked in the lower end of the top 10. Joshua defeated Wallin in the 5th round. Then he fought Francis Ngannou, an unranked MMA fighter who made a splash in boxing by giving Fury a hard fight and knocking him down in the 3rd round. Joshua took care of Ngannou in just 2 rounds. While these wins were flashy, they weren't particularly impressive from a resume standpoint, since both opponents were not on Joshua's level. Joshua's recent choice of opponents suggests he's either chasing a fight with Fury or trying to undercut Fury's legacy by defeating his former opponents more convincingly. He likely would have done the same with Deontay Wilder, but Wilder lost to Joseph Parker on the Day of Reckoning card. Joshua has evolved into a boxer counterpuncher who can brawl when needed. His jab, though not exceptionally powerful, is effective for gauging distance and setting up his cross. He can jab and move on the outside, feint opponents out of position, and counter with his cross. Over the years, his ability to counter with his cross and integrate it into combinations has improved. He's also become less hesitant recently, which is a positive development. At mid-range, he has solid combinations, such as the body jab cross, 1-2, and cross left hook combinations. His boxing IQ and defensive skills have significantly improved. On the inside, his right uppercut is his power punch. Daniel Dubois, known as Dynamite Dubois, has made a remarkable comeback since losing to Usyk. He stopped Big Baby Miller in round 10 in an ugly slugfest, where he outclassed and battered his durable but otherwise unremarkable opponent. His victory over Filip Hrgović, the number 6 contender who was considered a boogeyman in the division, was the best performance of Dubois' career. This win has positioned Dubois for a potential fight with Joshua, offering a career-defining opportunity. Dubois has learned a lot from his fight with Usyk. His movement has improved. He's quicker, lighter on his feet, and has developed a powerful jab. He has also shown greater resilience and toughness. His war against Hrgović was a bloody slugfest, and he emerged victorious. Dubois is still developing as a fighter, and if he continues to improve, he could be a future star in the division. However, it's worth noting that Dubois still uses some dirty tactics, like the low blows from the Usyk fight. He has adopted a strategy similar to Evander Holyfield's, charging in headfirst in a crouch to gain an advantage in accidental head clashes. Despite Dubois' improvements, I believe Joshua has the edge. Joshua has quicker hands and a better defense. While Dubois might have a stronger chin, Dubois' aggressive jab could trouble Joshua, but without a tighter defense, he risks getting knocked out. Hrgović landed several clean right hands on Dubois, and while Dubois handled those well, he can't afford to take such punches from Joshua. Dubois' path to victory involves roughing up Joshua and dragging him into a dogfight, where he can exploit Joshua's chin and tendency to leave himself open while throwing combos. Rough, dirty boxing is Dubois' best chance to avoid a fate similar to Ngannou. What are your thoughts? Drop them down in the comments section below.